Hi families. I was just checking if the kids were ready and they're more than ready. Welcome to our grade 5 showcase. For parents who've already seen it earlier in the day with twins over here. I'm sorry you have to go listen to my speech again, but it's a short one. I'm Tushna Gandhi, the elementary school principal, and it is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome you today to this beautiful showcase of music and art. So outside you'll see the art showcase, and then here we'll have the music showcase, which I can assure you you're going to absolutely love. I shared this earlier. About 2 years back, Miss Maritza Frank came to me with this idea of showcasing jazz as a genre, and we both wondered, will people like it? Will the kids find it easy to sing? Because it's quite a difficult genre to actually sing. And we said, you know what, we always tell the children to take a chance, to try something new. Let's do it. And we did it last year, and it was an absolute hit. Everyone enjoyed it, so we said, you know what, let's do it again this year. But then, of course, we had the global conflict, and we were like, oh gosh, are we even going to have a showcase this time? But the kids, they rehearsed on their own, they did it online, they practiced, and of course then we were in school, out of school, so rehearsals again were a bit tricky, but Miss Frank pulled it off. And it's a very emotional one for all of us, because I don't know if you know, but Miss Frank is going back home to spend time with her family, and it's going to be her last show here today. So it's really, really special. We're going to meet you, Miss Frank. One of the parents just asked me, so have you found someone to replace Miss Frank? I said, I don't think we can ever replace Miss Frank, but we have found someone so that the kids can continue to learn music at our school. And without much ado, I'm going to hand over to our lovely Miss Jessica, who's the creative genius behind all the artwork that our students do here. So come on up, Miss Jessica, and tell the parents about the beautiful artwork.
Thank you, Miss Gandhi. Hi guys, and some familiar faces in the back. Hi, grade 3 and 4. So this year, in this particular art show is one of my favorites because I have had some of these kids since KG1, and I have been watching them grow and develop and create their own designs. And as they get from grades 3 through 5, we try to give them their own freedom to choose what they want to make and what they want to create. So with the artwork that you see outside, you see their cityscapes. I basically gave them one criteria: make me a cityscape. Show me perspective, show me feeling, show me a choice of materials. So they had unlimited choices. So what they did was they would come to me with 25 different ideas, 25 different materials, and say, Mistress, can we do this? And I'm like, oh yeah, let's make it happen. So as it grows and creates, we watch it develop into what you see outside. It is a beautiful, individual styles of your child's work and imagination, turning a blank piece of paper into a work of art. It's no easy feat. And the kids work very long and hard on this, and because they are artists, they only work when they're creative. So some go slow, some go fast, some have pauses in between. So when you ask them, how did you make this? How long did it take you? Was it an easy idea? Was it an idea that took you a while to come up with? Sometimes they needed inspiration, so we did look at 50 other cityscape artists to kind of get some inspiration, and what you see is original ideas of their own, so it's amazing. You'll also see some Kandinskis. So we started our abstract unit, and if you ask grade 5 in the back, hi grade 5 in the back, I hear you. I do hear you, okay, shh, okay. So the people did the abstracts. We were trying to push them to get more of their abstracts done because a lot of it was done online, and unfortunately, depending on where they weren't able to bring the artwork back. They didn't have a chance to. So a lot of that stuff you'll see online and on Seesaw, but they did create some beautiful things. We took a familiar object and morphed it and transformed it into 10 different abstract styles. And so I saw everything from morphed to zoomed in to simplistic. and they really made these characters come alive. So hopefully you can take a chance to look on Seesaw for those. But the ones that you see out here are the ones that were completed, and that was our Kandinsky unit. So we looked at music, which is very appropriate for this show. And they said, what does music look like? So we looked at the artist Wiley Kandinsky, who is considered the originator of abstract, and we had them create music on paper. So when you go out after the show, please wait for your child. They'll come out there and you can talk to them about the art. There are questions written around. And I didn't say this to the last class, but we are starting sculptures in grade 5 right now. So if you have cardboard, please bring it in. We'll mark it with your child's name and keep it on the side because they want to build and create their sculpture before the end of the year. So yes, we keep on working up until the end. And I will now pass it over to Ms. Frank to get us ready for the music.
Good morning, parents. How are you? You don't sound like it's a good morning. Please give me some energy. Good morning, parents. Thank you very much. Miss Trisha put me in a quagmire. I wasn't expecting her to tell you that, but yes, this is it. It's been this is not the time for me to be giving this type of a speech because I don't need to be crying, but I've known these kids forever, since they were this big. Can I talk to y'all later about this? Listen, they're gonna do the jazz show for you. It is an amazing show based off of jazz standards that you all know. Now, it has been condensed because, you know, we had the conflict, so they didn't get to learn all of the songs. There's actually 2 more songs that were left out. So don't be alarmed at the length of the show, all right? Because I had to cut those 2 songs out, and I also cut down the script because it's a script that all the kids would have spoken, but we couldn't do it. So don't be upset about that, all right? Just be happy that they're there, they worked hard, it sounds good. I hope you enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a very special show. Tonight, we're not talking about rock and roll. Tonight, we're talking about something even cooler. Tonight, it's gotta be jazz.
Jazz is America's greatest gift to the world. It was born over 100 years ago in New Orleans, Louisiana, a city full of rhythm, culture, and melody.
African-American blended blues, gospel, and ragtime together. And out came something brand new, something magical. Jazz is all about freedom. Musicians don't just play the notes on the page. They improvise. They make it up as they go.
You may know this song from The Sounds of Music. Raindrops on roses, whiskers on kittens. But in 1961, a jazz genius took this sweet tune and turned it into something extraordinary. His name was John Coltrane, one of the greatest saxophone players who ever lived. He took My Favorite Things and made it soar, stretch, and swing like never before.
That's the magic of jazz. It can take any song and completely transform it into something new. John Coltrane didn't just play the melody, he made it fly.
66 is one of America's most famous highways, stretching over 2,000 miles from Chicago all the way to California. In 1946, it became the soundtrack for Adventure.
Written by Bobby Tripp in 1946, this song was for anyone with a dream, an open road, and music in their heart. Jazz musicians loved it because it had the same free spirit, adventurous, soulful, and alive.
Whether you're cruising through Texas or swinging through New Mexico, Route 66 means freedom. Get your kicks on Route 66. This next song is one of the most important in all of jazz history. Written in 1931 by the legendary Duke Ellington, it explains jazz in just one title.
Duke Ellington was a pianist, composer, and band leader that shaped jazz for over 50 years. He said it plain and simple. If you're singing jazz, you've got to swing. Swing is that bounce, that groove, that feeling that makes your body have to move. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-a, 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 do-a.
What good is music?
middle song is named after one of the most famous jazz clubs in the world, Birdland in New York City. Named after the famous Charlie Bird Parker, it's where jazz magic happens every night.
In 1977, an electric jazz band called The Weather Report recorded Birdland, and it became an instant classic. They mixed jazz with rock and funk, creating something called jazz fusion.
Birdland was where the greatest musicians in the world came to play and inspire each other. Tonight, that magic is happening right here. Welcome to Birdland.
I think we can all agree that was absolutely fantastic. Let's give them another round of applause. Boys and girls, I want to acknowledge that this was not easy. You pulled it off. You showed grit, determination, and you pulled through. That was absolutely amazing. Well done to each and every single one of you. Parents, we want to thank you for coming out to support our arts program. Thank you for the beautiful outfits. They look amazing, so cute and adorable. I also want to take a minute to acknowledge our teachers who help support with all of the rehearsals. So 5th grade teachers, pop your heads out. Don't be shy. Give us a wave. Come on. They're all behind the scenes. Thank you. Come on out. Yes. And then up in the booth, Mr. Mahesh, thank you for your technical support. Always, always, always. And we know this would not be possible without the support and love of Miss Frank. Thank you so much for what you've done today and every year. And Miss Race for the outstanding art show. Thank you so much on behalf of all of us and the parents. And parents, guess what? The next time we're in here, something very special is going to happen. It's our 5th grade completion. So this is their last show for the year, and the next time we're in here, we're going to be ready to hand them over to middle school. So thank you so much for your love and care. What we're going to do now is dismiss you first, to go out. I know, hold on. We will dismiss you to go out to the art show, and then your students are gonna follow. But I think we can all agree that we would like an encore. What do you think? Yes? All right, let's do one more. For 1 minute for pictures. Take that magical picture. And then we're gonna ask you to meet us outside for the art show. Boys and girls, big cheesy smile. Come on,